are back. Saints football is back. Another edition of the Saints Block Party podcast. Adam, joined with my dog, Wolf, aka Ryan.
Mm,
Technically,
crack that cut water.
I did. Um, technically, I've drank and I've eaten a lot today. Don't even really want to drink this, but I just feel like it's necessary. You hear that? You hear that crack? You don't know. I hear it crackling. I don't know if you can hear that.
I don't hear crackling. Y'all hear crackling?
I don't know. Maybe it might
Check.
be on my end. The Saints played football today in Los Angeles at SoFi against the Los Angeles Chargers, and we have a lot to talk about. We do have a lot to talk about. Um, we want to we with as much that happened in this game, we want to try to keep this, mm, you know, at least we'll try to make it 45, 45, because there's a lot that happened in this game. Um, I do want to start with the positives first. Um, I do feel like by the end of this season, I will be issuing an apology to Brandon Staley
Mm,
because it's a very small sample size, almost little to no starters, here and there played today on the defense. But at the end of the day, this defense is going to be a feisty, just annoying defense and a much needed change that the Saints have needed defensively in a while. I had a conversation with the great, amazing Jordan Rodriguez, who is doing, I believe she's writing a piece on Brandon Staley. When I saw her on Thursday, she got a chance to, sit and chat with Brandon Staley. Obviously, has a lot of familiarity with Brandon Staley from his days with the Rams, um, and he and I'm not going to spoil any of her article that she's writing, but he has really had to kind of take a step back from being the head coach
hmm
and find a lot of humility. And I think he is in a place where he's just happy to be kind of part of like just building something like as a DC again. And the defense impressed me, man. Like I was just there and I was like, man, like it's not like this defense are playing hard. Because if you just go back to how the Chargers were playing against the Lions in that Hall of Fame game, like the receivers were busting long deep plays. Like it
Yep.
was impressive showing by the defense.
Completely agree, bro. I just like the excuse me. I just like the overall energy they play with. Uh, I was expecting, really bad tackling, and I was worried about the physicality and all that. I didn't see any signs of, bad tackling. Maybe there were one or two missed tackles, but I thought, they tackled fine. I thought they played physical. A lot of the young guys stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
I like, he didn't do anything like exotic as far as like
Mm-mm.
design pressures and stuff like that. But I just thought like just playing straight up defense, like they played defense. You know what I'm saying? Like the middle was strong. I thought the edge. I thought they got quite a bit of pressure. On the edge from some of the edge players. Uh,
We
obviously,
with the positive, with the
yeah,
positive right now.
we went the positive. Obviously, like Chase Young, those guys didn't play. So it was a lot of your second team guys, but second team guys came to play, bro, and that was just good to see. Like
Fidel Diggs out here, bro. Like they may have gotten
flashed, he
flashed,
flashed.
bro.
Like, every time I looked, 40 was like in the backfield. He was beating the right tackle. He was active. He was down the field, running down runs and stuff like that. It's a 7th round pick, bro. Like it's still early. We'll see how if he develops and becomes like a real contributor. But to see like signs of that in the first preseason game from a seventh round pick, like a late seventh round pick, that's a
Yes.
good sign, man. That's a really good sign.
Um, it was, and it got overturned, but like the fact that like Christian Boyd almost got a safety, and I was just like,
Why did it get overturned? I missed it.
the ball, like where the tackle started, the ball was over like the
Oh,
end zone, so it starts where the ball starts.
man, that was an
But
awesome play for Boyd, man. I was happy for him.
happy as hell, man, because all I could think of is like he made a great play in the Eagles game, and then he made a boneheaded play in the Eagles game, and then literally we did not see him literally the rest
Just
of
just got
last season.
sent to a pocket universe, bro. Just gone. Like where is he?
It would have been nice to know if he was like a decent player, if he had any ability. And I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he may not even make the team. Like, he might be a prep. But like to see that, it's like those are the things. That's like those are the things where we talked about last season of like this is why we were asking like play the young guys, like play the young guys. Can we see them? Can we see them play? Can we see them play?
Exactly.
So we know what we have in them. See Christian Boyd make plays like that. I thought Stutzman was just kind of just being there, making good tackles, making good plays. Again, just the defense, just the,
Even
it.
guys like DeMarco Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
Nephi Sewell, they were active, bro. They were active.
Active, man.
Just a lot of just guys like this. Look, the defense does not have like top tier talent. It's just doesn't. Like there's no way around it. It's going to take like all 11 on the field just to play
Yes.
with like fiery energy and smart football for them to be a good defense. You could be a good defense like that. You know what I'm saying?
It you can be. It had I've said this before. There's some similarities. There's more name recognition in this defense, but there's definitely some similarities with the Cardinals defense of
Hmm.
last year.
Right.
There's more name recognition. There's more publicity in terms of this defense, but overall, I do think there's some similarities in terms of just how they're going to have to win on Sunday, and I think just seeing them live for the first time was encouraging.
No question. No question. I came up like when the game was over, I felt just better about the defense. Like
Absolutely.
just better overall. Like going into the season, I was pretty worried. Even on the secondary, like obviously a lot of the starters didn't play, but I thought Quincy Riley, he played pretty well. He got
Yeah,
beat on that touchdown. It was just like not much you could do there. You just got the guy kind of across his face. Ball got put in a place he couldn't get to.
bro. The chat is already wild right now.
What is going on in the
Um,
chat?
Pammy Whammy.
I knew you was about to say Pammy Whammy. I knew it. Like it was right there. I'm not even looking at the chat, but I knew that was the name you was gonna say.
She said Lee Foskey in Los Angeles, and then T Dirty 00 said, Pammy, we gonna let Foskey stay with you. And then Pammy said, T Dirty can't, can't, can't let him stay with me. He'll miss the hole.
Oh, oh boy.
A perfect segue
Perfect.
to they had the former 40th overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft. Oh, like I don't know how many snaps he played, Ryan, but he was like out there at least 80% of the defensive snaps, almost
I,
85% of the
I
defensive snaps.
think I think more. I think probably 95%, bro. Like 95%. They had him out there early and late.
early and late. And I was there. I was in the building, Wolf. I was in the building.
In the
Mark said he played 80 snaps.
That's a full game.
He did not make one meaningful, impactful, just anything, Wolf. Like I know people might get tired of hearing about this. This like this pick is one of the most colossal failures,
Colossal, bro.
colossal misses that the Saints have had as an organization, and this falls squarely on Mickey Loomis, squarely on Mickey Loomis, and like he's gonna get cut. Like there's no. We just talked about Diggs, a 7th round pick. What he did, a 7th round pick from this year, has flashed. Like we flashed in one game,
One game, bro.
one game, compared to what Foskey's had 2 seasons to do.
Even what Chris Rumpf,
Yeah,
Chris Rumpf, been around a little while, but he out there making plays. He out there, causing havoc and stuff like that. Like,
I would bet my yearly salary if Jasheen Davis would have played today, he would have made I swear to God he probably would have made some noise today too, bro.
no question, no question. Foskey, bro. Like I mean, look, I don't know what else to say about him. The proof is on tape. Like I don't have to say anything. Go watch him. The guy does nothing well. Nothing. Like there's nothing that I could say. Like wow, at least he does this. The only thing he does well is he'll get a little speed move where he'll get up the field and literally the offensive tackle just guides him past the quarterback, and then it's like okay, he can't even contain. He can't even keep contained. He got beat on a late run, with a guy ran for a touchdown, broke contain, bit on the inside, running back went outside, and nothing Foss could do. He doesn't even have the speed to catch up and tackle you from behind. Like he just a waste of a player, bro. And I hate to be mean like that, but that's a terrible pick, bro. And it's the opportunity cost because you had Brian Branch, right? You wanted Brian Branch. Like the scouting wanted Brian Branch right there at pick 40. But your illustrious longest tenured GM, figured we got to fill a hole. We fill a need at pass rusher because the previous pick, Pete Turner, didn't work out well because the previous pick before that, Davenport didn't work out.
But who?
And because
Trey Hendrickson was in the build. Oh, okay. Well,
it's enough to drive you crazy, bro.
Oh, perfect example of bad teams stay bad. But anyway, just I said this, and it's not going to happen. I would love for Kellen just to come out to send a message, bro. Just get show a little just something to come on the way. Just possibly get cut tomorrow, bro.
Boom, out of here. I think they got rid of Chris Tyree or whatever today. I was like, ooh, damn.
Oh yeah,
Sunday?
Injury. Yeah.
Foskey out of here, bro. Get Foskey out of here, bro. Out of here.
RFS Saints, what's good with y'all? This is Zach. Met up with y'all at the Senior Bowl. What's up, Zach?
What's up, Zach?
What's good? So let's flip it over to the main attraction, which is Kelvin Banks Jr., baby. How'd he do? Number 9th overall.
9th overall pick, bro. You would think that'd be the main attraction, right?
I did think you said it, though. You said it on the money in our Discord. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I wasn't a part of it, but our Zoom was live and popping today
Yes, it
for the live
was.
stream for the game. Patreon.com/Saints Park Party. You become a Patreon, low as $1 a month. YouTube, you could do it. YouTube as low as $4.99 a month. This offensive line should be good, and I think will be good. The Cesar Ruiz concerns me. I don't want to say like he regressed. It just seems like he kind of, I don't know, like he had that season where he was like decent, and then I don't know if it was like,
Hmm.
I don't know, it feels like maybe like Cinderella, like like just the midnight hit, bro, and he just reverted back to just regular Caesar. I don't know, but overall, the potential for the offensive line to be decent to good is there. But the concern that's come out of this game, which you don't want to have in any preseason game, is the amount of injuries is super concerning. We
Yeah.
don't know the extent of the injuries, but Trevor Penning got injured. Will Clapp got injured, second play of the game. Bud Memes got injured. I think there was maybe more.
That new tight end they got recently. I forgot his name.
From
Spleen or something. Yeah.
Plain, yeah. Those are those are those are misses.
Oh yeah.
So someone said, How was the Foskey miss squarely on Mickey? By most accounts, Foskey was thought to be a good pick at the time, not a reach based on the production in college. Just didn't translate to the NFL. It's squarely on Mickey because Jeff Ireland wanted the pick to be Brian Branch, and Mickey Loomis overrode Jeff Ireland to draft Isaiah Foskey. If you're new to this podcast, you may not know this information. We've reported it almost for like the last 2+ years. Mickey Loomis
Yep.
made the pick. That's how it's squarely on Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis is not a football guy. He. That's how.
Now you could blame Jeff Riley for even having him in the
Foskey
cloud. You know what I'm saying?
in the
Like,
cloud, yes, for
you
sure.
know, but yeah, still putting this on
Yeah.
Mickey Bill.
Um, I guess like what are we could get to the O line, and we're for sure going to get into the whole quarterback conversation. I was being facetious, kind of talking about the Banks thing, but like, what was just your overall thoughts watching this game?
Well, just back to the offensive line, man. I thought Banks played very well. Just I went back and watched earlier. Just watched the starting offensive line, which was most of the starters. They didn't have Eric McCoy out there, obviously, but it was mostly his starters. I thought him and Penning as a tandem looked good in the run game. In the past game too, bro. I just thought like that left side looked good. I was like, wow. I'm like, that's good. You had Fuaga out there for a little bit. He looked good. Um, I think that's just a good like that's gonna be a good offensive line. I really do. I praying Penning injury is not
Minor,
serious
bro. It
because
has to be minor because
he looked good in the run game.
his backup is his because technically his backup was like Salsa Verde, who is going to miss the season,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then technically, I guess his backup then would have been Reyes,
Oh,
Dylan
Reyes.
Reyes, who looks like he should be cut tomorrow.
Oh,
Tomorrow, Wolf.
he should be on the bus with Foskey out of there, bro. On the bus, on the Amtrak, wherever. I don't know. Don't get to ride the plane. You don't get a plane. You on the bus or the Amtrak, bro. That dude, Rudunts, that dude like single-handedly destroyed those drives with Rattler.
Single handedly, Wolf.
Single-handedly. Like it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable how bad in the run game, in the pass game, everything, bro. Like he was the reason that that goal line they didn't score on the goal line. I mean, we could argue about the play call. I didn't like it either. But
Oh, it's terrible. So
yeah,
annoying. Such an annoying play call.
annoying play call. But he blew like he got that blown up immediately. Like what are you doing? What are you doing? But the starting offensive line, I like the way they look, man. I really do think that's gonna be a plus. Just hopefully Penning Shake's back. We'll see what that's going to be like. Kendra Miller. I thought he ran hard, ran good
He
early.
he man, that first drive, I was like, this is the Kendre I want to see. Like,
And I'm glad they gave him that opportunity early too. Like just
yes,
go out there and shine, little daddy. You know, caught a pass, looked good in the pass game. Even like made some nice blocks in the pass game. Catching some, blocking the like he laid a hard block too. I was like, okay, Kendrick, identifying the block, going out there and getting it. So that was nice to see. Overall, the run game was not good
no,
um, for various reasons. Like I talked about, one player missing an assignment. I thought the perimeter blocking wasn't really good at all.
mm-mm.
Like Brandon Cooks completely missed a block. Um, Cedric Wilson missed a block. Just little execution things there. You expect that in a preseason game, but I just thought the run game overall was kind of just iffy. And I mean, dudes just wasn't getting open, bro. Like I know a lot of times when people look at it like, man, why don't Spencer Rattler just throw the ball, let the ball go, or something like that? It's like, go back and watch. Throw it where? Ain't nobody open.
Nope.
Nobody,
Like
bro.
I was there. I was there, and it wasn't there. Like it wasn't there. Um, and we could have a like I guess kind of lead into like the bigger conversation of the whole quarterback competition. I would say like for Rattler, I think his performance was uneven. Like I
Yeah.
didn't leave thinking it was great. I think he had some good plays. Like he used his feet when he needed to. The ball to Stoll, like that's a play to me where I felt like I was literally watching a game during the regular season last year. Like just like it was a greatly thrown ball, and it was just like that might have been on third down too. Maybe it wasn't. I don't
Think
remember.
so.
And great thrown ball would have been the first down, and Jake Stoll just drops it, and it was
There's
a
a lot
dime.
of that. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of, he had a nice throw to, like a dart to Bub Means. He had threw a nice ball to Cedric Wilson. Um, just look at these names I'm mentioning, man. It's like, oh my God, this is this is rough. This is rough pass catching. These are some rough weapons, man. It's like I'm not. And look, Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed didn't play, so obviously those are big misses. But
But then I think here's it's gonna but the 180 of that is gonna be Tyler Shuck when he got an opportunity, like he like the complete like he completed passes like he
yeah,
so like it and so he got the 2 minute he got in he got the 2 minute drill. He went on and like what I think it was like a minute 30, got the
hmm
team down there,
yeah,
field goal effectively. And like you said, I think it was in the Discord, like he didn't have to think. He just got to
yeah,
play. He almost had like a touchdown to Kevin Austin Jr. He just led him a little too
yeah.
far.
Just a little
Would have
bit.
been a touchdown. Um and then gets the ball back, start the third quarter, and shout out to Joshua Ford for the 9.99 super chat. We'll get back to it.
Thank you, Josh.
Um I think leading up to it, we kind of had to talk about Tyler Shuck a little bit because of all the things that had led up to his start, though, or not his start, but um, his his play. Because all the pressure really was like you could say like, oh, there wasn't any pressure on Tyler Shuck. Get the fuck out of my face.
Hmm.
You had the Shador Sanders phenomenon that happened in
Bruh,
Carolina,
bruh.
which that's a very unique type of phenomenon, especially with like the Saints. It was different.
Oh
Jack
man,
the Jackson Dart thing, like Jackson Dart
no.
came and he played the Shador thing, especially. is so uniquely different with the Saints and the opportunities they had, all that. All tied to New Orleans and the Saints, it's just different. So you had Shador played like he played whatever day that was, Friday or whatever day it was, goes out there, does his thing, and then you had like this parasocial thing on social media, just like it was like people were rooting against Tyler Shough without even watching him play yet. It was this gross thing that has already started. And it was like, and so I literally like we were texting. It was in our Discord. Like, bro, the absolute worst. Like, I was like, bro, can you imagine like fucking Shough goes out there and like throws like a pick six or some shit, bro? And then literally in the second half, he goes out there and literally fucking throws a pick six, bro. I was like,
Oh,
house. I don't know if I can say this
oh
to
my
my, but I was
God.
like, how, Sway? How, Sway? This this is not my life right now. How, Sway?
I'm like, oh, it's going downhill. No, bro. Going
You you you
downhill.
you posted the fucking posted the fucking
Take a
the,
thought.
the Punkathon shit.
Refreshing this thing every 5 minutes.
Through the
Come and get
season,
your
bro.
arch. We coming, Arch.
But but for him to come back out the next drive and hit Mason Tipton on a 54-yard touchdown,
Beautiful
stop
throw.
and go. Beautiful throw. Beautiful throw. To have that like short-term memory, go out there, that showed me something. It showed me a lot. Someone in our Discord compared, like, made the comparison. I don't remember if maybe someone compared him. No, I don't think so because he really didn't throw a lot of interceptions in college. But comparing him to like a white Jameis,
Yeah,
I,
I
I
can see
think
it.
I think if especially I don't know if he's going to start week one, but if once he does start in the NFL, I do think that app. I do think that's potentially going to be an app comparison of potentially it's going to be a roller coaster with Tyler
Exactly.
Shough.
He's got some roller coaster to him. He does some goofy stuff, like Jameis still does. Just
Still,
like
bro.
just still just do some goofy stuff sometimes. But it was interesting. It was interesting to see first Shuck come in with the 2 minutes left, 1 minute 30. I did like that move, just kind of forcing him to get in and get some quick rhythm passes. Look, I mean, he threw 22 passes. He threw double the amount of passes that Rattler threw. Rattler threw 11 passes. And, he made the most of it, bro. I thought, like, the pick six, that was ugly. Like, it was a predetermined read. He talked about how, like, you know, that was where the play went. Like, they liked the look, but the guy made a play. But I thought it was a little too predetermined for me. Like, that throw, I would say he stared it down, but
Oh, bro, I
the
was there. He was looking at it the
he
whole
took the
time, bro.
snap and he looked, and the defender just like, I'm waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? And he made a great play on it, like to go and get the
He
ball.
did.
But it was one of those plays where like you probably think your arm is good enough to get it there, but nah, bro. Like that ball has to be out literally like a millisecond after you get the ball for that to work. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a time and play that just wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I thought he played pretty well for the most part.
Yeah,
Talked about the
I would say so.
touchdown. Talked about the touchdown. He made some real smart, quick passes in that 1 minute 30 situation. I thought there was a pass where he got kind of flushed out. I don't even know
Yeah,
how he
man.
escaped. I don't know how he escaped the pocket. I was like, oh, he's still alive. And then he threw a dart to who did he throw a dart to? I want to say number 17. That's Pettis. I take
Yeah, it
Pettis.
was Dante Pettis.
Threw a dart to him. I was like, how did he even get that ball there? You know what I'm saying? So
It was
he
impressive.
does he does some impressive things, bro. Like just and I just thought coming away with it, like after watching every rookie quarterback this, and that's what you got to compare him to. It's like after watching every rookie quarterback this week, I was like, his performance was like about there with everybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? About what
Yep.
Jackson Dart was. Shador Sanders had like a great game. 2 touchdown game. But I thought Tyler Shough was just like right there, like just like okay, that was solid. You did some nice things. You did some things that you want to work on and try to fix. This was literally your first outing into the NFL. Literally your first outing.
Literally.
It's like so. It's like I don't know what to expect. So I'm not. I don't agree with people out there killing them for it. But he he got a lot to work on. But the biggest positive I took away is he didn't look like a deer in the headlights. He didn't look like,
There it is. There it is.
oh, the pass rush. I didn't
Yeah.
see that scared. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like flinching from. I actually saw him step up in the pocket like 2 or 3 times, like pass rush around him, and he navigated in the pocket. I did see one where he kind of, I wouldn't say flinched, but he just kind of read the pressure wrong. He did get sacked a couple of times, but honestly, those when I went back and looked, nowhere to go with the ball again. Like it was like,
Oh,
what do you expect them to do in those moments? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
right. Let me get back to Joshua's question. He said, let's get into IMO. Rattler played better than Tyler. My question is, why didn't Kellen play the starting offense to build some confidence? I mean, I think, I don't, it's hard. I mean, I was there, and I don't know if I would say Rattler played better than Tyler. I would say it was probably, if just from my honest opinion, being there, I think it was probably pretty even. I do think something that kind of hangs over Shuck though is that pick. Like, so Rattler
Pick
had the
six.
the strip fumble, that but that
Yep.
so it but like it kind of even out because Rattler had the the strip sack that led to a touchdown by the Chargers, and Tyler had the pick six that, so they essentially kind of, they both lead to points or led to points. I think in terms of just stylistically, I want to say in terms of development wise, I think Tyler is developing better and is processing things better in terms of his decision making is quicker. And I think our dude White Wealth said it very well. Rattler's arm is good. The ball just looks different coming out of Shuck's arm and hand.
Can't
Like that ball
can't deny
looks
it, bro.
different, bro. It
Can't
just
deny
looks
it. I
different.
really think his arm is like in the upper
Yes.
quarter of quarterbacks
Yes.
in the NFL. Like it's in that tier. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. It's like the top, like it's like that quadrant of like 1/3 of NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah.
It's that impressive. Um RF RF Saints asked a good question. Um he said, "Do we believe the quarterback battle hasn't changed? No one has gained leverage or lost leverage. Rattler still the guy, but didn't extend the lead." It's tough to say. I'll keep it like that. It's tough to say. I do think for the next game against the Jags, I would not be shocked if Shuck got the start. I'm
Neither
probably
me.
pretty much expected
And
Shuck to
I,
get the
ki- I
start.
want I want to see it actually. Like I want to see. I want to see how you gonna do. Like, cause you piqued my interest now. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm like, okay, I saw you in live action. You can handle it. It didn't look too big for you. Let's put a little more on your plate. Let's put a little more on your
Mm-hmm.
plate to see how you handle it. I really want to see it. We've seen Rattler in games. I'm not worried about Rattler at all. Like I think Rattler kind of, not gonna say he is who he is because he's still a development quarterback also. But I know what he could do. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yep.
think if you would have let him play out this game, I thought he probably would have done some more good things. I just think the the part of the game he was in and the way the game was structured where he was in just didn't lend itself to looking very spicy. Like it was a
Right.
lot of small ball stuff. It was a lot of running the ball, a lot of kind of throws behind the sticks, short of the sticks for third down and stuff like that. That just kept you kind of like, all right, a lot of three and outs. Um, so it just kind of left you like, oh man, that's it. You wanted to see more. So, but Chuck was able to kind of floss a little bit, even after throwing the pick six, but to throw that deep ball, I
Yeah.
thought he just showed like some. some game to him, bro. Like, okay, Shough got a little game to him. Like even when the
He does, man.
getting flushed out of pocket and stuff like that. Uh, but like I said, there's also some things to work on. There was the throw. I can't remember who the throw was to, but it was a nice throw. I mean, it was an inaccurate throw, but the guy made the catch. Um, his accuracy is kind of up and down. But I thought over the middle he threw well in that 2 minute.
Do you think he could be starting by week 1 against the Cardinals?
I think this today opened the possibility more. Like a week ago, I was like, it's over. Like I was like, no way. But I think today kind of you let that possibility creep in. I still think it's gonna be Rattler week 1, but I think like the door is open now. Like
I do
like
too. I do
like
too.
he like Tyler Shough could bust through that thing and take it. He could take it, bro. If he stacks some real good practices together this week, they might practice against the Rams, depending on how they look injury wise, and then you could go out there against um the next preseason game and because I tell you this, like Spencer Rattler, Tyler Shough, he gives you a little more as far as like, man, I could potentially see this guy having a little extra to him, like you know what I'm saying,
Oh yeah.
just that little extra, potentially if it works out. But it's a gift and a curse because he's probably, he's also gonna give you some of the crazy stuff too.
Right, because it's so interesting because that's the thing at Louisville is that he didn't give you the gift and the curse. Like he was
No,
very,
very safe.
very, very safe, very careful with the ball. NFL just don't like you can
Ain't gonna work
it,
like that, bro.
it doesn't, bro. It doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. Um, One thing it was like I was kind of going through social media, Twitter. I think people now realize that if they didn't realize it before, of now realize like this team is probably going to be picking top 3, top 4, top 5, top 1 in the draft. Like, and again, the starters weren't out there, but I think and it's one thing that was just very, very apparent being at that game. And I get it. You can build a team in so many different ways and all that, but it is just like the lack of attention that has been invested in terms of just depth and just everywhere, just like skill positions for this team is just absolutely glaring, Wolf.
Glaring, bro. Like I'm watching all these preseason games, and I'm not even talking about like high picks, like first round, second round, but guys all over the draft, juice all over, bro. Like I'm watching the Bears and the Broncos and stuff like that, and he got little fifth rounders and sixth rounders and all kind of guys just out there. Like, ooh, like look at that move, just making plays, man. We out here with Villas Jones. And no knock on Villas Jones, man. I was like, he showed some nice wiggle. I was like, okay, Villas Jones got a little,
At this point, probably making the team.
got to. Like that's the juice. That's the juice we looking for. Where was Marcus Yarns? I was like,
He didn't get play until like almost like 4 minutes left into like the fourth. Like
oh man.
me and Jay were walking to the shuttle bus when I finally heard his name over the PA when we were walking to the shuttle bus.
Damn.
That tells you anything.
So yeah, man, like we said it, and it's not just like confirmation bias. It's a legit worry. Like after the draft, we were like, man, where's this team needs you got young quarterbacks. If you want to help these young quarterbacks, you got to give them some weapons, man. And I think that's going to be just an issue hanging over this team all year, all year. Even if the
Yeah.
defense is better than we thought it could be, because they go hand in hand. If your offense can't sustain it, we've seen that countless times. If your offense can't sustain offense, that just puts your defense out there hanging out to dry, and your
Yep.
defense out there looking bad, and it's just like it's just rolling downhill.
It's a vicious cycle, bro. We didn't see how many
Mhm.
times we didn't seen the story.
Too many.
Trying to think, what else? What else? Anything else from this game?
Would like to see them figure out punt returner because I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of.
Oh, Donovan Peoples Jones.
Yeah,
Was that who?
yeah, him back there. They tried some Kevin Austin back there. I did like Kendrick returning the kickoff. Like, that was
Yeah.
nice. He had a nice return there. I'm like, give me some of that. Um, other than that,
Slim Slap said we got tight end concerns. Okay, Jawan got us.
I think Dwayne had one little target that he dropped or something earlier. I like Dwayne out there, man. I think old Big Moscato, I think he caught a pass.
He did. He did.
Yeah, Big 80. It's slim pickings, bro.
Slim,
Like,
bro.
man, just looking at it, I felt bad for Rattler. I was like, damn. I know Rattler was just like, damn, these the same niggas I played with last year, man. Got Hergel out there. Will Clapp get hurt. As soon as he get out there, Will Clapp get hurt. It's like,
hurt, bro.
Memes get hurt. I'm like, oh, that's the same shit I had to deal with last year, man. They want me to go out the ball. And listening to Spencer Rattler after the game, he sounded like real hard on himself too. Like we talk about pressure. I think he has a lot of pressure on himself too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And he's a confident kid. He's gonna get through it. But he sounded pretty I wouldn't say down, but just kind of very overly critical of his performance. Yeah. I was like, relax, man.
He was. You could tell he was annoyed. He was annoyed.
Yeah, very annoyed.
Because I think he also knows, like, you know, you don't get, like, you only get so many chances to impress, right?
And he's been in this situation before. He knows what this feels. He knows what he's going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been there, competing for a job. When the job is kind of like already not yours anymore, but you're trying, to do everything you can to keep it. So it's a tenuous situation, man. But we're gonna see how it play out, bro. I just was happy to like actually see football today, man. Yeah. Saints football.
They play the Jags on Sunday at noon Central Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Time. Trying to think. We'll see what happens with the. We have 110 concurrent viewers on right now. So it's 109 concurrent viewers on right now. We appreciate
y'all. What's up, y'all? Hit that like button.
Please like, subscribe. We have our goal set of 10 super chats. We have one right now. We're probably not going to hit that goal. Before we kind of wrap up and talk, let's hear from our sponsor, from our dude, Precious Works, and our dude, Bajan, before we wrap up. Yo, what up, Wolf? What are you looking at?
Man, I'm checking out this website. This site is cheeks, bro.
In 2025? How do you have a crappy website? Couldn't be me.
They need to hit up our guy Bijan with Precious Works. Precious Works offers to not only build you a website that's tailored to you and your customers' needs, but also to continue to manage and maintain it so you can focus on your business. Don't have much time? Precious Works is just what you need. No out-of-the-box stuff like Squarespace or Wix. Precious Works will create a site for you. You won't have to worry about plugin updates, security, or things like that because Precious Works will maintain all of that and be available to you 24/7. Bijan set up Saints Block Party Podcast website for us a few years ago and hit it out the park. He also keeps it up to date and helps us anytime we want to add something new like a form or prospect matching tool that we did for the NFL draft. It's like having your own personal developer just a text or a call away. Precious Works has worked with everyone from small businesses to large firms, so no job is too big or too small. If you're in the need of a website or you currently have one, but you want to upgrade it, give Bijan a holler at Precious Works. You can get with him at Bijan at Precious Works, BIJON at precious.works, or go to precious.works for his website. Make sure to tell him Saints Block Party sent you.
We are back. Anything from this game that you are wanting to see? We'll talk about it more in terms of like, our Jack's preview pod or what have you. But wanting to see, say carryover, kind of take over, going over to the Jags game.
I'm interested to see tomorrow. Kendra Miller, how you doing? Because if Kendra Miller made it through a game, man, that's an awesome sign, bro. Awesome sign. Because I think if he continues, RB2 might be for him. You know what I'm saying? I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire probably makes the squad, and that's fine. Like Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he'll get you what's blocked. You block for him, he'll get it. He catches the ball. He handles all his assignments and pass protection and stuff like that. So, he's a solid veteran like that. But that said, bro, come cut day, August 26, 27, or whatever it is, boy, they're going to be on that waiver wire, bro. They going to be working that waiver wire.
Hard. I'm just looking at it. Okay, so I'm looking at it especially because I fly out on the 29th. Okay, I want to make sure because that's gonna be that week is gonna be very, 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 very exciting. Mike Flav said, hopefully for a quarterback. Who are we gonna claim? I think people can we listen?
Okay, Case Keenum or something.
Like who are they gonna claim? Who are they gonna pick up as a quarterback? This team, people. I was seeing this on Twitter during the game. I think our Brian, anger management Brian, who's I'm going to refer to him as, was saying the Saints should call up the Cleveland Browns for their quarterbacks. For who?
Who? Kenny Pickett?
Who?
This is what we're rolling with, man. We rolling with Spence and Shuck. That's it. They driving the bus. Where that bus gonna take us? Might take us to the number 1 overall pick. I don't know. But that's what we're rolling with.
We driving this bitch though. We driving this bitch. It's gonna be a ride. That's all I know.
Right.
And it's because this is what this team. No, Brian was not talking about Shedeur. He for sure was not talking about Shedeur. And this is what this team needs to be. This team has needed this for a while. This is what it is. And I would appreciate if fans just need to understand this. This season is going to be a long season.
Be a long season, man. And look at the Titans last year. With Will Levis. You look at Washington Commanders with Sam Howell a couple years ago. Look at the Colts. The Colts, since Andrew Luck got out of there, it's a constant search. You draft Andy Richardson, number 4 overall. You still this is what happens, man. If you don't have that franchise quarterback, it's just a constant search year after year after year. This is what it is. It's I wish there was an easy way, but once you find it though, once you finally find it, it's a beautiful thing.
Cozy said, how y'all feel about Treylon Burks? Bring big back Treylon here once his collarbone gets better. I'm fine with Treylon, bro.
Give me big back Burks, baby. Put him at tight end. I don't care.
Someone said
What
Shuck got
type
to start next week as starter against the Jags. He should.
of, I would like to see it. I
He
would
should.
like to see it.
I would probably bet money if I was a betting person that he probably will start against the Jags. It would be the most things, bro. If like Travis Hunter pick six, like, bro,
Pick six shut.
get me get me off this ride, Wolf. Um, I one the last the last thing I was gonna say though is I've watched was it the first episode of Any Given Saturday, which is um kind of like the Hard Knocks version, but they did it for the SEC for last
Mm,
season. It's decent, but like the people who shot it, like the cameras are like like their cameras are like terrible because they don't know how to shoot.
mm,
But they did a couple of games with South Carolina with Lenoris,
mm,
bruh. He different, bruh.
mm.
He different. I just watched the first episode. Just watch the
I
first
met the
episode
people.
with
What's it on?
Netflix. No Netflix.
Okay. Oh, all right.
It's called Any Given Saturday. So the first episode really focuses on LSU and South Carolina. Um, bless you.
Thank you.
Um, but the South Carolina focuses on the head coach and Lenore Sellers. Um, he is yes,
Mm, mm, mm.
yes, yes. Um, that's all I'll say. And I'll say that I'm saying this as the person who's not saying like I'm wishing my team to pick number one. Like I'm not hoping the Saints lose games next season, like picking number one overall. What I saw today though is a team that like we when we went through the schedule, we you said they were going to win 6 games going down the teams. I said I said 5. What I saw today,
Today,
they look like a 4 to 6 win team.
and look, maybe that's because Alvin Kamara and Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed not there. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
They look like
They look
they're
like
going to be a fight like could be like a feisty 4 to 6 win team. If we just keep
just
it a buck and
this
real.
talent level, like this, you can see the talent. It's just not a talented team right now, man.
And I think the thing that is super concerning that I come back to as we wrap this up is like the dogs like AK, Shaheed, Olave. They got the O line. It's a I feel like I'm having this fucking deja vu. It's a razor thin team. If just one player is taken out of the Jenga piece.
Quick, quick, bro.
Because if Olave gets hurt, if Shaheed gets hurt, then you putting Brandon Cooks in a spot, and then you relying on Mason Tip. Literally, it's like we're reliving last season all over again, bro.
Literally. That said, it was good to see Mason
It
Tipper make a
was.
big play in a
It
game,
was
like a
in
big
a
play
game,
in a game. It's like, okay, good to see.
but anyhow, Saints play football today. It was good to see. I was there. It was good to have this recap pod, albeit just a preseason recap pod, a recap pod nonetheless. We'll be back later this week, previewing the Jags game, talking about any news, anything like that, any injury updates. We're going to talk about the Jags game, anything we want to see. We hopefully might have a special guest um, coming this week that's going to be a more in-depth version of the recap pod of the Chargers game. Maybe we're still working some kinks out, so we're going to try to
Mhm.
maybe try to hook that up. We're still trying to work some things out. But if not, we're going to preview the Jazz game, and then we're going to be back next Sunday with our recap, all that recap, live stream, all that coming at you. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Saints football is back, even though it's just preseason. You know, bro, preseason about to zoom by, and then regular season will be on us like that. Anyhow, we will be back. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. With that, we are out.
Peace.